Hello everyone, my name is David Perez from SymFinTek, and in today's video we are going to talk about the calculate commissions process inside the Commissions Conductor for Acumatica. In our past videos we have talked about the person, role and incentive entities, okay, and the combinations and relationships between them. The person role combination, the role incentive combination, and the creation of our final entity, the person role incentive. This entity is the one that is going to receive commissions. Then we have talked about the commission settings that is inside all the sales document in Acumatica. Then we talked about the invoices and the sales orders as the main sources that are used to calculate commissions. Now, it is time to talk about the calculate commissions process. The calculate commissions process screen, okay, is a traditional processing screen from Acumatica. This means that you are able to create automation schedules that are going to allow you to execute the calculate commissions process automatically with a frequency that you define inside the automation schedule. Then you have a from date and a to date filter parameters that are going to define the range of dates that the system is going to use to inspect invoices, sales orders, or payments and applications that are going to unlock commission amounts on the invoices or sales order documents. Under the grid, we have different incentive profiles that are active. If you want to inactivate an incentive profile from being listed, okay, from the grid, you need to go into the incentive profile and deactivate the incentive profile by turning on the active flag. Now, what we need to do is to run the calculate commissions process. This is going to take a few seconds to complete. And now we are able to inspect the commission records generated. We have several ways to consult the commission records data. All of them are supported by generic inquiries. That is the main view where you can consult the commission records information. And then we have reports and dashboards that are going to format and give a better visualization of the commission data records. Let's focus on the generic inquiries. If the user go into the commissions menu, they are going to see an inquiry section. The different entries in the under the inquiry section are listed from a major to a specific view, okay? Being the calculation period totals, the major view that is possible to see from a commissions perspective. The calculation period totals are going to list the person and the role incentive combination for a particular calculation period. If you scroll to the right, you are going to see the total commission amount. This total commission amount is the total commission amount of a person playing a role for an incentive inside the scope of a calculation period. Currently, we are focusing in the financial year of 2022, and the person is Theo Valik. So we are going to inspect the commissions generated by Theo or commissions earned by Theo for this specific line record, electronics, which is the year 2022. The financial period is the month 10 of 2022, and Theo was playing the role of salesperson, and under the electronics incentive ID has generated $55,000, okay? This amount is the cost of the transactions, and this is the total margin. So this is the total quantity that Theo has sold by the line details that have been selected for this specific incentive profile, and this is the average commission percentage that has been selected. To prove, okay, that this is a proper average commission percentage or the proper commission rate, You can inspect the person role incentive by using this side panel over here, the person role incentive 1. So we have two different tier targets, the quantity and the revenue. And then we have a quantity of 110 units. So that qualifies for these three records over here. That must be greater than or equal to 50. Then we have different tier records, okay? That are going to be driven by the margin amount. And the margin amount was of $27,000, okay? So this one over here is the one that has been selected. So the commission rate that need or the proper commission rate that should be picked, okay, it should be 1.5. So the 1.5 is going to be applied on the commissionable base of the margin amount, generating this amount of money for the commissions. If you want to see the specific records that were aggregated in order to generate this amount of money, you can consult the commission details inquiry. The commission details inquiry is the most specific view that you have inside the Commissions Conductor to map an invoice or sales order line into a specific commission record. So right now we are looking at a specific commission record that is being mapped to an invoice ref number line. So this line over here is for an Acer laptop computer. So if we go into the commission records, we are going to see the different commission record lines that have been generated for this incentive profile. Basically, this invoice has three different commission records. One for electronics product lines, okay? The yearly bonus, the quarterly bonus, and another commission record for Alberto Jimenez, who is the sales manager, okay? So basically, all these inventories ID, AA computer 1, okay, are lines that are mapped to this line detail coming from the invoices and memo. This means that a single invoice, okay, can receive different commission records, okay, or generate different commission records depending on the people and the incentive that are triggered at the time of the calculate commissions process is executed. Now, another thing that is interesting is that right now, Theo is the only person that is related to this invoice, okay? The salesperson role is an explicit role. This means that all the people that belong to this role must be explicitly selected under the commission settings in order to receive commissions. The opposite case is Alberto. Alberto is receiving commissions, but it's not listed under the commission settings over here. Why? Because Alberto is playing the sales manager role. And the sales manager role is an implicit or all transactions inclusion in the commission role, okay? So basically this role is driven by an inclusion of all transactions. So basically, it is not mandatory for Alberto to be listed under the commission settings in order to generate commissions. This is a good example and a traditional example of how our customers handles the sales managers relationships with the different invoices and sales documents at the time of generating commissions. Getting back into our calculation period totals inquiry, we have mentioned that the commission details inquiry is the most detailed view for the commissions inside the Commissions Conductor. If you want to access the commission details inquiry, you can go into the commissions menu and then go into the commission details inquiry, okay? This is going to show you the same view, okay? But focused on the commission details inquiry. Then you have different information over here. At the beginning, You have information regarding to the incentive profile, the period, the person, the role, the incentive, the versions used. Now we have information from the source, the invoice, the sales order, the customer, the item, the project. Then we have the numbers coming from the original document. This is the original line document value, the original cost coming from the line detail invoice, okay? And then we have adjusted values, that these are values that can be adjusted based on incentive profiles configurations. We have the commissionable base, the tier commissionable base, the participation percentage, the commission rate selected, the commission amount, and now we have a concept that we call buckets inside the commissions conductor. We have the unlocked commission amount, the unlocked commission percentage, the potential commission amount, the effective commission amount, the accrued amount, and the commission amount paid. These two columns over here are used at the time of performing commission transactions. The commission transactions are accruals and payouts, okay, that are going to be covered in another video. Then over here, something that is interesting is that the unlocked commission amount is 100% released, and then we have an effective commission amount of $112.5, okay, for this single line over here, okay. The potential is 0, okay. This is why the potential became effective, because this invoice has been fully paid, and the condition for the commission to be paid is the invoice being fully paid. So if we inspect the invoice over here, okay, we can see how the balance is 0, okay, and under the applications, okay, the invoice has been fully paid. So this invoice meet all the conditions to be paid from a commissions perspective, okay? So basically, this amount of money that is effective can be paid by using the commission payouts transactions. And at the time of paying or creating a payout transaction, the money is going to be transferred from the effective bucket into the commission amount paid bucket. Great. So this is the generic inquiries view that we have. Okay, the commission details inquiry is the most detailed view that we have. Then we have reports. Okay, we have summarized and detailed commission details report. The summarized are grouped by the document. So basically, this is going to show the commissions by sales order or invoice, depending on the source that you have configured for the incentive profiles in your organization. So let's run a report, okay? So this report is not going to show any information regarding to the specific lines. So basically, these are the commissions generated by an entire document, okay? So the way to read this is the following. This person has earned this amount of money, okay? And by this specific document, okay? For this customer and this date, this is the amount of the commissions generated, okay? By these different roles and this different incentive. Over here, you can see a summary of the quantity, revenue, the cost, amount, and the commissionable base, the participation percentage, okay? But this view over here is driven by document. Then we have another view that is driven by the detail of the lines. So basically, if I go over here and I specify the same filters for the detail commission details. Okay, we're going to see the same view, but okay, this is break by line item. Okay, so basically we have this person, the same amount of money, the invoice number, the role, okay, and the line item that is generating the commission amount. So this view over here is driven by each line item and by each sales document, okay? So the person for the document has generated this amount of money by playing this role and this incentive, and these are the specific items that have been aggregated or have been related to the incentive that is being listed inside the report. So in the end, you have two different views to consult the commissions generated, the summarized and the detailed one. And finally, we have a commissions dashboard, okay? The commissions dashboard right now this is for the sales manager. So this displays the commissions for all the people or all the sales agents in the system, okay? So a frequent question that we have from our customer is which is the view for the sales agents, okay? So let's inspect in our in another browser, okay? I'm logged as Theo, okay? So let's open the commissions menu. The first thing that you need to notice is that the commissions menu is different, okay? So over here you have access to all the profiles, transactions, inquiries, reports, other preferences, implementation utilities, okay? But from a sales agent perspective, you are only going to see the sales agent reports, the sales agent inquiries, and the sales agent dashboards, okay? Then, for instance, if I want to see a specific generic inquiry, let's open the calculation period totals inquiry. Now it is being automatically filtered by Theo, okay? So as a manager, I can select whichever person I want to, okay? For instance, Michael Bujak, okay? Michael. But over here, Theo, that is the person logged into the system, cannot select any other person, okay? So these generic inquiries that has a prefix with the SA, okay, are configured to have the person ID selector filtered by the current user logged into the system. The same happens for the commission details inquiry. Only commissions for Theo are listed over here. Then Theo can inspect its own commission records over here, the unlocked commission amount, the potential, the effective. Look how you have this commission amount over here. Not the 100% of the commissions has been generated. You have a little bit, okay, that is in potential status. That means that there are some invoices pending per payments to be applied, okay? And then you have the effective amount that is available to be paid, okay? And from a dashboard perspective, you can go into the commissions dashboard over here, okay? And the dashboard are filtered as well by the person logged into the system. So basically, at the time of a salesperson logging into Acumatica, the data that a person can see is the data from the current user logged into Acumatica. So it is fully protected from the view of other people, okay, other people data. And for instance, if you go into a specific invoice that have received commissions on, the commission records is not listed, okay? for the salesperson, for the salesperson view. So for instance, if I look for the same invoice over here, okay, you can see how there is a difference related to the commission records view. As an administrator, a sales manager, I have access to the commission records tab. Nevertheless, as a sales agent, okay, over here, as a sales agent, I don't have access to the commission records. Okay, so let's wrap up, okay, the conversation regarding to the calculate commissions. So basically, the calculate commissions process is a processing screen from Acumatica that can be automated for the automatic execution. Okay, active incentive profiles are listed. The range of dates are going to determine the range of the values that are going to be used to select the invoices, sales orders, and payment and application documents that are going to be processed. Then we have different tools that are going to allow you to visualize the data, generic inquiries, reports, and dashboards. The generic inquiries are grouped by or sorted by from a major to a most sophisticated view, being the calculation period totals the major view that the Commissions Conductor has. Basically, the calculation period totals is going to allow you to select by a calculation period, person, role, and incentive the amount of money. Then you can see the specific records that are being aggregated to generate the amount of money for the current calculation period and incentive. You have reports that are summarized and detailed, okay? And something that is really important is that from a sales agent view, okay, the data is restricted by the current user logged into the system, protecting the data from being visualized for other people who aren't the person that is logged into the system. So basically, sales agents are not going to see other people or other sales agent data, okay? And this is controlled by restricted person ID selector filter that is present inside the generic inquiries, the reports, okay, and the dashboards over here, okay? So with this, we conclude with the calculate commissions processing. In our next video, we're going to talk about the accruals and the payments transactions. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one and take care. Bye bye.